Hey tribe, welcome to the Currency Canvas channel. Thanks for being here. I am Alicia, aka your frugal friend, aka the person that's gonna help you get your money right and turn your vision into reality. Pretty much short blurb about me. I am now 27, but when I was 26, I achieved financial freedom by becoming debt-free. Despite being a two-time college dropout, working 26 jobs in the past 10 years, and being fired 5 times. Here to show you that it doesn't matter, like your background, what you've been through, all of that. All that matters is you dust yourself off and keep it moving. So, I'm here today to share the biggest things that got me into financial trouble, money mistakes, all that good stuff, and how you can avoid doing the same thing. So let's get started. The first money mistake that I made was my car. I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black Mustang. It was a 2010. Her name was Lola, and she was bad. Like, Mustang is my dream car, and my parents bought it for me, and I was so blessed and so grateful for it. However, she cost me a pretty penny. That car cost me about $300 a month for the payment, another $125 to $150 for gas, because I mean, it's a sports car, so it was a gas guzzler. And then you've got, the maintenance with the oil changes, the tire rotations, getting it fixed, state inspections, things of that nature, and personal property taxes. So that car easily ran me about anywhere from, about $500 a month, which times 12, that's about $6,000 a year. So definitely be mindful of that, of what you're driving. If I could do it all over again, I'd probably just get me like a gently used vehicle and something that was maybe already paid for, a hoopty, pretty much something just to get me from point A to point B safely, so I could take that extra money and save it and do, invest and do what I want to do. Number two should really be number one. The biggest thing that killed me was being the life of the party or having this social status. Being that I drove a Mustang, people thought that I was rich. Disclaimer, my parents had money, I did not. So, I worked to, pay for my car and pay my own bills and things of that nature, but they were always that safety net for me. However, just being the life of the party, needing to be here, needing to be there, and just keeping that status, like, oh, she's cool, oh, she has money, oh, she has this. That becomes very financially draining as well as mentally draining. Pretty much always felt the need to be at the club every weekend, buying bottles, buying drinks, and then you gotta have a new outfit when you go to the club, right? So I would go out to the store, go shopping, buy a new outfit, buy new shoes, just buy a whole bunch of things I didn't need, and then even paying to get into the club, whether it's $10, $20, but doing that Friday and Saturday, like, it easily adds up. So just being mindful of that, and a way you can avoid it is definitely, there's nothing wrong with going out and having fun, but do like happy hour, or instead of going out, have your friends come to the house and just have like a little house party, or have a little kickback instead where everybody contributes. And then also learn when to sit your ass at home. That's probably a big thing. Like, I know there's FOMO, or the fear of missing out, but there's always going to be another party, there's always going to be another club, there's always going to be another event. Stay focused, stack your bread, take care of what you need to take care of, and then celebrate life later. Like, it's not going anywhere, I promise. It was hard to see at the time, but I promise you, like, these clubs, parties, they're not going anywhere. They're going to be around forever. Number three. Credit cards. I would put the lifestyle that I could not afford on these plastic pieces of debt. Be careful with these credit cards. That's the thing that killed me the most. Just I don't know, from a young age, like I already had a great credit score thanks to my mother setting me, my brothers and myself up for success. She would put open credit cards in our name, but was responsible with them. So at 18, my credit score was already 750, which was a great thing. However, that also gave me the power to go to stores like, oh, Victoria's Secret, oh, I can open up a credit card. Oh, Barclays, oh, I can open up a credit card. And it was nothing. They were giving me all of this money and all of this, like, these credit limits that, I mean, I figured, oh, only have to pay back $25 a month. Perfect. I can afford $25 a month, but not realizing that the interest is accumulating more and more and more. So that definitely killed me. So just be mindful of the credit cards, and when it comes to it, pay it back in full. If you can't afford to pay it back in full, try to pay more than the minimum balance. Or if you can't trust yourself with credit cards, don't even get into it. Save yourself, save your soul. If you don't know how to like use them or educate them or be educated about them, like just honestly stay away from them completely, or definitely read. You can ask me questions. I'm more than happy to help you learn how to balance the credit cards before you get in too deep. Numero cuatro, number 4. Uy. Good old higher education. College! You should go to college so you can be super successful and have a really high paying job, and your life will be great and your life will be perfect, says society. Yeah, definitely not the case for me. College killed me, dog. Like, it killed me. With college, I never really want to go to college, to be honest, but I thought it was something that you were supposed to do or that you should do so you wouldn't have to flip burgers the rest of your life. But grade school was already hard enough for me, and that was free. So I thought it'd be a great idea to start paying for education. And yeah, college really kind of played into my social status. My number 2 being life of the party, where I felt like, oh, I should go to college. It looks good. People won't question me too much about my life, because if you're in college, nobody really questions you if you haven't noticed. It's like, okay, cool, she's in college, she's getting her education, she's doing fine, even though at the same time you're accumulating so much debt and you're not even 25 yet. So ways to avoid that. Number 1, screw society. Screw society's standards. If you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And what I mean by that is there's different options that you have to be successful, or different ways to educate yourself, which doesn't cost you tens of thousands of dollars a year. There's public libraries, there's YouTube, there's Google. Like, there's never a better time to be alive in the age of information. So use those. Definitely use those to your advantage. Also, you can do scholarships, or you can work for a little bit, then, you know, pay for your tuition, or you can go to school for a semester or 2 and then work, pay off that debt, and then go back. You don't have to do it all in one shot, you know? So like, don't be afraid to divide and conquer, and don't be afraid to look at those different options. Don't just have to opt for the loan. There's tons of different ways to pay for college. You can go to, you know, join the army, just do your 4 years in the military, and then they'll pay for your school. Gotta sacrifice so 4 years? Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Just do it, pay for school, then you're done. Unless you want to spend the next 10 to 25 years, you know, paying back student loans that you can never declare bankruptcy on. Also, trade school is a great option for you if you know what you want to do. Say like you want to be an electrician, and you can go to trade school, learn how to work the ins and outs of electricity. You can even start your own business with that. You can be a plumber. You can be a million different things. Learn how to landscape, learn how to do different things. Pick up these trades, because there's things that people are always going to need, especially when it comes to like HVAC systems. Like, people are always going to need air conditioning and cooling. So even if that's not your passion, you can do that on the side. Do that, save up money, and then pay for your own, you know, pay for college if you want to, you know, do something else with your life. But always have that trick and that trade to help you kind of maneuver and move a little bit differently. Number 5. was definitely a lack of financial education, and I have no one to blame. I think I just stepped in dog poop. Ew. Ah, shit. Yeah, I stepped in dog poop, you guys. But I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Okay, number 5 was a lack of financial education. And I have no one to blame for that except me, myself, and I. The lack of financial education, really not knowing a lot about student loans and how they work, other than that's what I needed to pay for college. Not utilizing all of my resources as far as like my guidance counselors, books that were out there, the public library, things of that nature. Picking up books by like Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey, and just like educating myself from the beginning. But you know, hindsight's always 20/20. So the best thing you can do for yourself is educate yourself. Knowledge is power, and applied knowledge is even stronger. So just using those resources. One simple thing you can do is even go on Google. Like Google how to manage my money, how to get started managing my money, how to budget, how to get out of debt. Like Google is your best friend. Make Google your best friend. Use it in everything that you do. If you don't know the answer, somebody has probably, you know, made an article on it, made a video or anything, just whatever you want to know. There's never a better time to be alive in the age of information. So use it, use it, use it. Self-education, one of the best things you can do. Like, educate yourself. Go to mycurrencycanvas.com. I've got, you know, I'm your resource. I'm a one-stop shop for all things frugal, so be sure to check that out. Also, like, the library, the public library, you can, or go online and buy books. Like, there's so many resources out there available for you. And that's how you can avoid kind of getting in those, making those money mistakes or getting into financial pitfalls. So thank you for watching. Be sure to share, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go get this dog poop off of my shoes now. My boots. But as always, y'all, stay frugal, be brilliant. I love you. Mwah.